Hello and welcome to yet another edition of Yes 101's Visual Radio. For the Newsfirst team, I'm Dithmini De Silva.
Newsfirst headline.
Police to review security footage in Athurugiriya shooting. AKD and Indian envoy discuss campaign electoral trends. Kadravelu Sanmugam Kuhadasan sworn in as a MP this morning. In news overseas, Modi Putin hold talks amid outrage over Ukraine strikes. And in tennis, Djokovic beats Rune, then accuses fans of disrespect. The news in detail. Statements have been gathered from 5 individuals who were present during the fatal shooting in Athurugiriya last morning, including the owner of the establishment, a new tattoo parlour, where the shooting occurred. Authorities made a significant breakthrough when a van believed to have been used by the suspects to flee was discovered abandoned in the Delmail area of Bulat Sinhala. Additionally, the car in which the suspects purportedly arrived at the location of the shooting was located on a road in Korathota, Navagamua. Sri Lanka police said the assailants first fled in the car, then switched to a van and eventually abandoned it to flee. Tragically, the shooting resulted in the loss of 2 lives, including the well-known businessman Surendra Vasantha Pereira, also known as Club Vasantha, and a 37-year-old resident of Rathuvilavatta, Athurugiriya. Furthermore, several individuals, including popular singer K. Sujeeva, sustained injuries and were admitted to the hospital for medical care. As the investigation intensifies, the police have revealed plans to review security camera footage from the scene of the incident. 10 police teams have been assigned to investigate the shooting. On Monday, Sri Lanka police said that initial investigations have revealed that the shooting was planned from overseas. In more local news, leader of the National People's Power, Athurugiriya Dissanayake, held talks with Indian High Commissioner to Sri Lanka, Santosh Jha, in Colombo. The Indian High Commission in Colombo said the High Commissioner discussed the Dissanayake's political campaign and electoral trends in Sri Lanka. It added that the High Commissioner briefed Athurugiriya Dissanayake about various bilateral initiatives. In other local news, Kadravelu Sanmugam Kuhadasan took oath as a Member of Parliament in the presence of the Speaker this morning. He took oath to fill the parliamentary seat left vacant following the demise of R. Sambandhan. MP Kadravelu Sanmugam Kuhadasan received 16,770 votes at the previous general election, representing ITAC.
International news.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi was set to hold talks with President Vladimir Putin today, a day after the Indian leader arrived in Moscow amid global outcry over Russian strikes in Ukraine. Modi, visiting Moscow for the first time since Russia launched its campaign in Ukraine in February 2022, will seek to nurture New Delhi's long-standing relationship with Moscow. At the same time, he is courting closer Western security ties after being returned to power last month as leader of the world's most populous country.
Sports news.
Novak Djokovic swept aside Denmark's Holger Rune to reach his 15th quarter-final at Wimbledon before accusing fans of disrespecting him. Despite appearing to struggle with a stomach issue, Djokovic beat the 15th seed 6-3, 6-4, 6-2 on a rowdy centre court. Rune received the backing of many in attendance who cheered him along with drawn-out bellowing of his name, which Djokovic angrily took to be booing. The 37-year-old is going for an 8th Wimbledon title and record 25th Grand Slam overall. That's a wrap of this edition of Yes 101's Visual Radio. For the Newsfirst team, I'm Dithmini De Silva.